I have a dream. I have a dream. You remember these magic words spoken by Dr. Martin Luther King? And you know what? When I was a young boy, I had a dream. I had a dream. And today, now, in my new home, in my new environment, I am living this dream. I am living this dream. I reached my goals. And today I talk to you about my decisions in life. My first big decision in life was to join the Friends for Religion in February 1985. And it was a decision I never regret. No, je ne regrette rien. Never. You know, my second big decision was to leave the Friends for Religion in February 2002. So 17 years after. And my third big decision was to take my family from Germany, travel to Sweden, and stay there and to live my dream. I had a dream, you know. But let's talk about my second decision first, because it's all related and linked to the Friends for Religion. And I remember very well, it was a rainy day in Corsica in, I think it was 2002. I was out, I was already adjudant, I was maître de tir of the second rep, deuxième régiment étranger de parachutistes, and I was out in the morning time for jogging, making sport, jogging. And as you know better than I do, jogging in the Friends for Religion means running. It's dynamic, it's fast, and it's, it's good for you. You're making sports outside, jogging. Footing, in French we call it footing. So I made my footing, I was me, myself, and I. Because it was the day when I took the decision to leave the Friends for Religion for the good. It was the day when I decided not to add a new contract. And in the Friends for Religion we have three options concerning contracts. You can add 6 months, you can add 1 year, or you can add 2 years. But this time, this day, I decided no, there will not be another contract for me, between me and the Friends for Religion. Game over. So it was a big decision. And while marching, I was not running, I was not jogging, I was just slowly marching all the footing area, 10 kilometers, because I had my head in the clouds. It was a big decision for me. It was I was sad. There was kind of tristesse. I knew the military life, I knew my legion's life, but I didn't know, what I didn't know was, what can I expect from the civil life? And I lived so much interesting adventure with the Friends for Religion, 17 years, so much operations, so much interventions, so much good things and also bad things, so much fun and so much pain also. You know, I reached my limit every day in the life in the Friends for Religion. I reached my limit physically and psychologically, you know. And to leave the Friends for Religion, for me it was sad. But, you know, I was always looking forward in my life. There's a time for everything. There's a time for the Legion, there's a time for leave, there's a life to go over this and go further. And while marching, I heard steps behind me. I turned around, it was the commander-in-chief of the second rep. It was the chef de corps, he was colonel. And he was looking at me. When he passed, he was looking at me, and then he stood still, he turned around, looking at me, and he said, "Hey, mon adjudant, when you are making sport with the Friends for Religion, when you make your footing, you have to run, like I do. Why are you marching like an old man? What happened with you?" And then he ordered me to run like him. I didn't agree. I stood still. I didn't move at all. I was looking in his eyes. And the look was about 10 seconds. And then he turns around and starts running again towards the Conrafali. And over his shoulder he said, "We will see us for rapport." So he was mad. But the 10 seconds look in his eyes was I have redone all my life in the French Foreign Legion. Everything was there. And the look also was like, hey, Colonel, how can you dare? Who are you? You are not a legionnaire. You are just an officer, a French officer. And for you, it was an honor to serve in the French Foreign Legion. Hey, Mon Colonel, you never carried the Capi Blanc on your head. Wait a moment. Huh? Mon Colonel, this is the Capi Blanc. You have never had this one on your head. Never. You will have it once on your head. It's when you leave the French Foreign Legion. Because you know better than I do, when the French officers leave the French Foreign Legion, they have their départ, they can carry for one moment this precious Capi Blanc. And I wanted to say that, hey, Mon Colonel, you have never been a legionnaire, because we are here in the French Foreign Legion. Foreign Legion. Yeah? And you will never understand legionnaires, what they are thinking, who they are, where they're coming from. Mon Colonel, it would be better for you maybe to be quiet and try to understand, to be silent, yeah? And to understand a man who served 17 years in the French Foreign Legion, because this is something. Yeah? For you, the French Foreign Legion was just a step to a higher career. For me, being legionnaire was my life. It was a mission, a lifetime mission. You know, even in the civil life, I will never leave the French Foreign Legion. No. Maybe I will leave the French Foreign Legion when they bury me somewhere, maybe here in Sweden. You know, and to come to Sweden, it was the third big decision in my life. I'm living here in North Sweden on a high plateau, and it's like, it seems to me, being in somewhere in Mississippi, in Missouri, in Montana in 1970s, you know. It's not to degrade the people in the country. It's not a evaluation. No, not at all. It's like being in my dream. The country is superb. The people are. Everybody is nice. Everything is free. Everything is wild. You know, like in the USA, in the United States, in 1970. Great. This is a life I always wanted when I was a young boy. And the decision to come here with my family and to take all my children here, I think it was the best decision I ever made in my life. And I have 3 YouTube channels. And the first one is the Männerschmiede German. Here I make a break, I slow down for the moment, but I will take it up later. The second is my German channel in German language. It's the big one, and I will make out of this a Sweden channel, like our life in Sweden, our Sweden, survival, outdoor, bushcraft, and all these things. You know, I will go to Finland, to Lapland, to Norway, and talking about experience out there in the forest, experience we encountered here with the family, all the problems, all the joys, all the funs, you know, and all the trist things, you know. And the third one, the English one, this one will stay forever a French Foreign Legion's channel, you to serve, you know. So all items about French Foreign Legion you can find here, and I will keep you updated with everything you need to know about the French Foreign Legion. That's for sure. And by the way, no coffee, no worky. Yeah. My Capi Blanc. So I remember my last day in the French Foreign Legion was in Aubagne. I was sitting in a bar with Fagarazzi, Sergeant Chef Fagarazzi from the military police, police militaire in Calvi con Rafali. We ate, we drank, but we didn't speak like the colonel did. I remember a night chez Emil's, chez Palmier in Calvi with my friend Thomas, who was shot dead in the Bosnia War. And we stayed the whole night chez Emil's, and we drank a lot of Carlsberg beer. And we didn't talk. Sometimes there's no need to talk, you know. Sometimes there are situations only to act, not to talk, you know. So this is for the future, what I have to do, what I will do with my YouTube channels. And as I told you before, 3 decisions in my life, 3 big points: joining the Frankfurt Legion, leaving the Frankfurt Legion, moving from Germany to Sweden with my whole family. And I can say that I didn't have a dream, I had a dream, but my dream, I live my dream. Today I live my dream. I had a dream and I live my dream. And this is the message I want to tell you. I wanted to tell you today. And I hope you understand me. I hope you agree. And I hope you are happy with me. No coffee, no worky. Friends, stay safe. Bon santé. And we will see us. We see us. We see us in Sweden. Bye-bye. Thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah. Schulz. You're missing Gaston. He will be here in a while. Don't worry. Allons, Giron, baisse ton pantalon. Encore un Giron en collé dans le goudron de l'aumônier.